to film a video today, so let's get set up. Alright, hello there, lovely people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany. Thank you for joining me today. I got the camera focused and we're good to go. So, today's video, I'm going to talk about the best way to find a dev job. The best way to find a job is to network. So, what does that look like? What does that mean? I know I spoke about this in other videos before, but specifically what it means is basically going out to events, introducing yourself to people, saying hi, not telling them about, oh my gosh, I need a job yesterday. No, that, what you need to do is basically just introduce yourself, say hi, I know this, this, and this, connect with them on LinkedIn. As a developer, most of the jobs I've gotten within this past year and a half or so has been because of networking. There's been one job, the very first job I got, which I ended up getting that job because I just applied on their website and I got the job. So it's one of those situations. It's very rare these days where you apply online and then you miraculously get a job. A lot of the jobs, to get your foot in the door, sometimes you're just gonna have to go out and network and meet people. How do you reach out to people about jobs? I'm glad you asked. So when you reach out to people about jobs, basically you send them a message or an email or something like that, and you basically say, hey, my name is such and such, I'm looking for this, X, Y, and Z, I got these skills, I noticed y'all have this stuff going on, I'd like to be a part of it. Essentially, that's what you're doing. I will do a full video on that at a later date, but what you need to know is when you are reaching out to people, say that you're reaching out to people on LinkedIn, which you should be doing, by the way. So say you're reaching out to people on LinkedIn and you're like, okay, I want to find a job, I want to apply to jobs. You can apply to jobs on LinkedIn. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But if you want to get a response from people, if you want, people to notice you and you really want a job, what you're going to have to do is basically reach out to people that work there if you don't already know those people. So if you don't know anybody at that company, then you could just search on LinkedIn, find some people, and reach out to them directly. I'm going to be honest with you, some of them are not going to respond, but most of them will. I don't think I've come across somebody that hasn't at least said, some kind of a response to me, whether it be yes, I could help you, or no, I can't help you. Either way, it may be a no, but more than most likely it's going to be a yes. So especially if your company is hiring and if you have questions to ask. Now, along that same regard, I recommend that when you reach out to these people, you're very specific in what you want. Be very specific in what you're asking them. A lot of times people will reach out to me and they'll say, hey, I see your company is hiring for this role. Is this position still available? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I have no idea. I don't know. So that's the response I end up giving a lot of the people that ask me that specific question. So don't ask them that question. The job in particular that I'm referring to, for the company I work for, they have a lot of different departments. It's a huge company. I have no idea who's hiring. I don't know if that job is still available. I don't know. And so I usually tell them to reach out to a recruiter. And when I tell them this, I really hope they're doing it, because you're going to set yourself apart if you can reach out to somebody on LinkedIn, get a LinkedIn request from them, or message them, and then go ahead and ask them specifically what you're looking for. And that's gonna help you out in the long run. Another way to find a job is you have friends, I'm assuming. So these friends have jobs. Again, I'm assuming. If they don't have jobs, I don't know. Most of them should have jobs. You could ask those friends, hey, I'm looking to get into XYZ field. Do y'all have anything available that you know about? I'd love to, work with you. Whatever you're going to say to your friend, I don't know. Maybe it's just an associate or an acquaintance or whoever they may be, right? But at the end of the day, you know somebody that has a job, and it may not be the perfect place that you dreamed about since you were a young child, but at the end of the day, if you're looking to get, especially if you're looking to get your foot in the door, it shouldn't matter what company it is, as long as they're ethical. Just make sure they're ethical. So anyways, so it really shouldn't matter exactly what industry they're involved in at that point, because you just want the experience. I mean, of course, there's factors to look out for. Exactly, you want to make sure these people are ethical. You want to make sure they're profitable. So you want to know those things. But first and foremost, you want to know if they're hiring, and then you could figure out the rest from there. So, anyways, long story short, the best way to find a job is through networking. So this could be through LinkedIn or any other social media website like Twitter or something like that, or some kind of Slack group that you're in, or any of those things qualify. The other way is basically just like reaching out to your friends and family members and asking them if their jobs are hiring. The other way is just going to events and talking to people. So you have to put yourself out there if you want to get that position. So I hope this helps. Again, I'll have a follow-up video coming out soon that's gonna show you how to craft a good email to write or a good message to send if you're on LinkedIn to people, so that they could respond to your message and actively get in contact with you and hopefully result in you getting a job. So stay tuned for that. I hope this was helpful for you, and I will see you in the next one.